Which British band is often referred to as the Fab Four? The Beatles, the Rolling Stones, the Who. The correct answer is the Beatles. Who was the U.S. president when Neil Armstrong walked on the moon in 1969? John F. Kennedy, Lyndon B. Johnson, Richard Nixon. The correct answer is Richard Nixon. In 1962, which famous actress was found dead in her Los Angeles home? Marilyn Monroe, Elizabeth Taylor, Audrey Hepburn. The correct answer is Marilyn Monroe. What was the name of the first James Bond movie released in 1962? Dr. No, Goldfinger, Thunderball. The correct answer is Dr. No. Which iconic music festival took place in 1969 in New York? Monterey Pop, Woodstock, Isle of Wight. The correct answer is Woodstock. Who was the leader of the civil rights movement in the U.S. during the 1960s? Malcolm X, Martin Luther King Jr., Rosa Parks. The correct answer is Martin Luther King Jr. What was the first satellite TV network launched in 1962? Telstar, Sputnik, Intelsat. The correct answer is Telstar. Which 1960s band sang the hit song Good Vibrations? The Beach Boys, The Doors, The Monkees. The correct answer is the Beach Boys. Who assassinated John F. Kennedy in 1963? Lee Harvey Oswald, Jack Ruby, James Earl Ray. The correct answer is Lee Harvey Oswald. What was the name of the first successful heart transplant in 1967? Dr. Barnard, Dr. Christian Barnard, Dr. John Barnard. The correct answer is Dr. Christian Barnard. Which car company introduced the iconic Mustang in 1964? Ford, Chevrolet, Chrysler. The correct answer is Ford. Who performed the famous I Have a Dream speech in 1963? Malcolm X, Martin Luther King Jr., John Lewis. The correct answer is Martin Luther King Jr. What was the name of the first U.S. space program to land a man on the moon? Mercury, Gemini, Apollo. The correct answer is Apollo. In which year was the Berlin Wall built? 1961, 1963, 1965. The correct answer is 1961. Which famous British TV series first aired in 1963? Coronation Street, Doctor Who, Upstairs, Downstairs. The correct answer is Doctor Who. What was the name of the Soviet Union leader during the Cuban Missile Crisis? Nikita Khrushchev, Leonid Brezhnev, Mikhail Gorbachev. The correct answer is Nikita Khrushchev. Which popular fashion trend emerged in the 1960s? Bell-bottom pants, skinny jeans, cargo pants. The correct answer is bell-bottom pants. What was the popular music TV show that debuted in 1964 featuring the Beatles? The Ed Sullivan Show, American Bandstand, Top of the Pops. The correct answer is The Ed Sullivan Show. Which 1960s band released the hit song Paint It Black? The Rolling Stones, The Animals, The Kinks. The correct answer is the Rolling Stones. What was the first human spaceflight mission in 1961? Apollo 11, Gemini 3, Vostok 1. The correct answer is Vostok 1. Who became the first female prime minister of a country in 1960? Golda Meir, Margaret Thatcher, Sirimavo Bandaranaike. The correct answer is Sirimavo Bandaranaike. Which musical group performed at the opening of Woodstock in 1969? The Who, Richie Havens, Santana. The correct answer is Richie Havens. What was the title of the Beatles' first movie released in 1964? Help, A Hard Day's Night, Yellow Submarine. The correct answer is A Hard Day's Night. Who wrote the 1962 novel One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest? George Orwell, Ken Kesey, J.D. Salinger. The correct answer is Ken Kesey. Which social movement gained momentum in the 1960s and the U.S.? The suffragette movement, the civil rights movement, the temperance movement, the